Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Hamptons beach mansion. This house took me quite some time. Not only is it a very large house, but it is quite detailed as well. If you have never seen it, or if you have seen it, I am a very big fan of Gilmore Girls. It is a TV show that played when I was a teenager, and I call it my feel-good TV show. So watch it, and they have a lot of seasons, and I've watched them all of the episodes probably 7 or 8 times in the last couple of years. So yes, I watch it quite a lot. This house was a little bit inspired by the house where Emily Gilmore goes in the new revival series. She goes to a house in oh my gosh, can I talk? Martha's Vineyard. Now I know it's not the same place, but Hamptons is more fancy. A lot of people don't know what Martha's Vineyard is, so I put the Hampton stamp on it. But basically, it's inspired by that house. It has really no, it's not similar in any way. The only way it is similar is that it is a nautical theme instead of being super beachy and breezy and a beach house properly. I wanted to make the house a little bit, give it a country feel with a nautical um, feel in it as well. I think this house would have been owned by someone in the older age, or a family. It's not for young hip people. Well, it could be, but I suppose it's not really. Yeah, so it's very large. I forgot how many bedrooms it has. If you can hear meowing, that will be my cats, by the way. I forgot how many bedrooms it has, but it has quite a lot of bedrooms. So I'm going to give a bit of a gist what's going on. The downstairs area, you've got a office. As soon as you come in the front door, I wanted to make it the first door, because if you have a meeting in your house, you wouldn't want people to walk all around your house. I mean, so it's the first door. You've got a little office. I also made a very detailed and a very large storage slash laundry room, uh, where I put all of the washers and dryers, and then I made a little cupboard area where you've got the mops and the pots and the pans and all of that stuff. Whew, I'm losing my breath already. I also made a little playroom slash cat room, because it's got cat stuff in it, and it's got an office. Now, for me, the favorite room in the house, and the room where I just said it has a little country feel, comes more across in the kitchen. Kitchen is very large. It has natural stone floorings and stuff, and it is a bit more rural looking, but I love it. And in the screenshots, it looks really nice. Um, if I remember, or if you want, just ask me in the comments if I forget the name of the lot where I placed this house, because this house was kind of built around the lot, so I put certain rooms in certain areas to make sure that they would have the best views. So if you want to enjoy the same views that you will see in the screenshots, please do remind me which is the lot that this is built on, and I will tell you. All of this to say that the kitchen has beautiful sea views and it looks really nice. Upstairs, you've got, I don't know, however many bedrooms, a lot of bathrooms as well. Two of the bedrooms have really nice balconies overlooking the water, and a pool downstairs, because there's also a pool. Yes. Whew, breathe. In the front garden, I made a little split level in the garden. Obviously, in The Sims 4, you don't have the ability to use constrained floor elevation or terrain editing to make hills and little, I don't know, mountains and stuff. You're not able to do that in Sims 4, so the floor is always flat. But I wanted this house to have not very flat floor because it's not realistic for it all of the houses to be completely on a flat floor or a flat lot. So I made a little elevation where I put rocks around it. Obviously it looks very man-made, but I think it gives it a little bit of a je ne sais quoi to it, a little special little thing, and I liked it, so I decided to add that. I just put rocks and plants and stuff around it. Also, I realized basically I build a house, then I will upload it to the gallery, and then I will come back to it to take screenshots. So sometimes I see things that go on the gallery and I forget about doing something. So this house, like many older houses, I suppose, because this house was not built to look like it's a new house. I wanted this house to look like it's been there for a while. It may have been restored a bit, and new floors and new wallpapers, but it's an old house with old bones. So, and old houses, as you might know, they always have these long hallways and weird floor plans. Now, I hate long hallways because, ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. Whenever I see long hallways, that's my thought. But I included it in this house. And after the hallway, you've got what I made into a little entertaining area. So you've got a little foosball, a little bar, some aquariums with fish in it. And basically, when I am furnishing, I will go through the catalog and stuff, and I will pick things out and say, oh, I want to use this, and I'll just put everything on the floor, and then I just spread it around the house. Basically, I took a few lamps that came with, I don't know, Parenthood maybe, some like stained glass lamps, which are very nice and looked really nice in this house, very appropriate. And I put it on the floor just so I wouldn't forget about them. Well, I forgot about them. Not only did I not include them in the house, I don't believe, I have left them there. So if you download this house and if you find two random lamps on the floor, just put them somewhere or delete them. It was an accident. Yeah. So a lot of trouble went into the living room because I wanted to make this kind of a mantle thing around the fireplace to have loads of like cupboards and storage and stuff. But the lighting was getting very weird because when you put two tables together and you have a light on one table and on the other table, one table will look yellow, the other table would look white because the light doesn't transfer as well to the other table. So that was quite annoying. So it did take a little bit of time to make this right. And as any fancy house, rich people like to have separate areas for things. So in this living room, you've got this area, which is a sitting area. And then next to it, you've got a TV area, which is a smaller area. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm really not a TV person, but I'm also not a let's sit and do nothing person. So yeah, but I included it and I think it looks nice. This living room is very informal. I think the whole house is very informal. It could be like a holiday home where you would just go a few times a year because it's not very, the rooms and such are not very personalized. Well, not all of them, but a few are just very generic. So there's not a lot of personal objects around the house. But in this living room, I did include keyboards and cat trees and stuff, and I put a random duck statuette that I found. Don't know why I'm talking about the duck. I just thought that that would be something that a rich person would have. So I also miscalculated how big I made the bedrooms. They are huge. They are huge. You can make like 3 bedrooms out of them. So I had to use a bit of planning on how to make them look smaller, which is kind of a weird thing nowadays. You know, you got something big, you should, like it. That sounded dirty. It's not. Yeah. So I decided to make it look smaller. So I added a little wall in the middle with a fireplace on this side of the bedroom. And on the other side of the bedroom, I made a little makeup station kind of a thing. So just a few counters, mirrors, and then just makeup all over the place and creams and stuff like that. So you can make yourself look pretty. And then on the corner to the left side, I put a little office area. This bedroom's got also a walk-in wardrobe and a bathroom. The bathroom, I admit, it turned out a bit weird. Just because of the shape of the bathroom. It comes out, I think it's this one. I think so. Turns out looking a bit weird. Is it? I think it is, yes. Because it's a very long bathroom, so yeah. But, I mean, it is a bathroom and I don't really care. And I don't even know if I added any screenshots of that bathroom, to be honest. Now, this bedroom is one of the bedrooms that does have a little balcony. Yes, breathe, oxygen. By the way, thank you to everyone that wished me well, that saw my last video where I had really bad tonsillitis, where I couldn't speak, I couldn't eat, drink, breathe, do nothing that involved my mouth. So yeah, thank you very much. I am much better. A few rounds of penicillin will do that to you. Yes, so I am all good in the hood. So it is currently 6 a.m. and I haven't slept, so hence the weird humor and talking stupid. So the pool, I included what maybe you think it's weird. Such a large house has a small pool, but I wanted more of a lap pool in the house and have room for different activities. You can still swim, you can still do your own thing, but you have room to do other stuff. So on the side there, oh, by the way, on the side there, yes, as you can see now, I built a little carport thing, a little parking spot that I built some half walls around it. Then I started thinking about the logistics of being able to drive around the house and fit your car into there, which didn't really work. Well, I don't drive, but you would have to be an expert driver to be able to get that car in and out of there. So I think I removed some of the walls and I just parked the car at the front. Who needs a parking space anyhow? Huh? You just park your car at the front of the house. This is a good neighborhood. I'm sure no one will steal it. Yeah. So believe it or not, the biggest trouble with this house was the color scheme on the outside of the house. I don't know if you realized, but each world in The Sims 4 has a different lighting engine. Some look orange, some look yellow, some look white. Now this here looks very white. It doesn't have a very orangey tinge to the light. So I mean, when it's like daytime, not when the sun is setting. When it's daytime, it looks very white, which makes the blue color look very insipid. It looks bland and stuff. So I had to make make a little contrast, so I added little dark roofs that you can find in, what is it, wall decorations in build mode. You can find these little roofs, or in Portuguese you would say teleiros. I don't know the word for that in English, I'm sorry. Uh, that you put over the windows to give it a little bit of something. So I decided to add that to create a bit of a contrast. And yeah, you can see them, me putting them right now. And at the front, I also put lots of flowers and stuff just to make it look pretty. I also created a awning at the back of the house where you can see right now. That is just under the balconies. So you go for the balcony, have a nice glass of wine, look outside over the sea, and you might see every once in a while the view that you get in this house. It is quite something, let me tell you. And this house also looks nice because at the front of the house has a little roundabout kind of a thing that you would have to drive to get into the house, which I thought it would look very nice. Anyhow, I hope you really like the outcome of this house, and if you download it, I hope you love it. If you are not planning on downloading it, and if you are just watching this video, still I hope you like it. Stay tuned for the screenshots. They are quite a lot of screenshots in here, and there you can have a proper look at a house, see all of the bedrooms and all the bathrooms and the footage that I kind of cut out, and you get to see the kitchen, which is my favorite part. Not to blow my own trumpet, but it's pretty nice. It's very, very nice. Anyway, if you do want to download this house, there are two ways of doing that. You can either look for me on the gallery using hashtag SamesDesigns or hashtag SamesDesignsYT, or you can even look for the name of the house. It stands for Hamptons Beach Mansion on the gallery as well. Follow me here, follow me on the gallery, Instagram linked below, all of those good things. You can find me anywhere, and stay tuned for the next video. Next video, I have built the house from Home Alone, as per usual. I just recreated the outside of the house, and the inside I did my own thing, but still that video is coming up next, and I hope you are excited for it. Please do subscribe, give this a like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!